Hey guys, Infected Poison here, coming back to you with a comparison between the old map of Dome and the new map of Unearthed from Ghosts. So if you've been following my Instagram account as well, you'll see a few teaser images. I want to know what you guys thought, because I have a few thoughts of my own. I think if you've been following my YouTube account, you'll know I've had a bit of a rant about bringing old maps. So here's a little bit of a comparison. The load up screen to start with in Modern Warfare 3 is about 10 seconds, whereas the Ghost load up screen is about 25 to 30 seconds. So initially that bugs me. I feel I'm sitting there waiting for a game until I play Titanfall, and that takes about, I don't know, 20 hours before you start getting the game. Anyway, but first things I notice is the graphics. Do I think there is a difference in the graphics? A little bit. I don't think it's a massive amount. I think it's still about the same sort of texture, the sort of quality of them. I think that the motion in Ghosts is a little bit smoother. I think that they've actually put, I don't know whether they have, whether it's just my eyes or whatever, but they've obviously put a slight bit of motion blur, so as you turn, everything does seem to get a little bit blurry. And I've done a couple of little tests with the sensitivity, and it does actually change a little bit. It does get more blurry, obviously, the faster you go, so it seems okay, but it may just be my eyes. You guys comment down below if you've seen a difference. But you can see it's very jerky in Modern Warfare 3. I've tried to use the motion to be much the same. The biggest thing is, you see I look around there, the dome looks super sweet, some sort of X-Men thing going on there, but the biggest thing that I've found between the two games, or the last few games of Call of Duty I've played, is Ghosts seem to have this amazing backgrounds. There's not something that isn't going on. And if you follow my Instagram account, I posted a few of the unseen stuff. What I've done is run around the map and looked at outside the map rather than just looking at the insides and all the textures and stuff. I've looked at the backgrounds and the backdrops that they've used. But for all intents and purposes, after dropping in a few lobbies playing Modern Warfare 3 on Dome, trying to get Dome specifically, and also playing the Ghost Dome, Unearthed even, there's not gameplay, not a lot of difference. Everyone seems to sort of hit the same points. This is a big pinch point where people sort of trap you from over there, or you can trap them coming through. You catch them on the run. Going up this ladder is a big thing sometimes. This corner in particular, that is a big place. You can get people running from the left, running across you, running out from underneath the dome, or the big meteorite. The other thing I noticed, especially on top of this, is the colour difference. Now, I said before there isn't a lot of difference in the texture and the graphics in terms of the quality, but when you actually look at two comparisons, when you actually run up this ladder, and I'll turn in a second, you see the difference in quality on the level of detail on those rails. They're all scratched up, especially when I pause there. But also, again, going back to the backdrop. But you'll notice that I've seen a few comments on YouTube that they think that Ghosts, the colours aren't right. They're too dark and horrible, and you feel depressed after you played them. But when you look at those two comparisons there, it's quite bright and breezy, and whereas this is quite dull and almost like a nuclear, I don't know, like I've just been in the dark ages, and huge wars have been going on, which clearly have been going on. But I don't know, I quite like, I don't think Ghost has done a lot of things right. I think every time they release a Call of Duty, they've got something that obviously needs improving, and the feel of it. And the new one coming out is obviously getting everybody buzzing, and they're promising all these things that everyone's comparing to Titanfall, because Titanfall's already come out with all these things in it, and I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see, because every single Call of Duty comes out with a big buzz about it, and everyone gets excited, and they always moan about the last one or the one before that, and it's Call of Duty. It's just the way it is. But hopefully they'll bring something to the mix that's really good. I think there's a lot of guns that are a bit, all the nerfs and the buff ups that they've given all these weapons. Just get the game right, leave the weapons, and if they are OP, fair enough, do something about it. But let's do try and do something else. So I hope you like that little tour. That dome looks absolutely superb, doesn't it? You know, I haven't done a technical comparison, you know, each individual pixel, but I think it gives you a good idea of the difference between the two. Certainly, you know, that when you look up at the meteorite, I think the dome looks much better. The meteorite's okay. So what I did here in the next little step is I've actually swapped between the two, you know, on the same part. So as you can see, you know, running into the same bit of building. As you see, the one on the right does look a bit dull, which is Modern Warfare 3, and ghosts do look pretty good. The only thing I have noticed about ghost maps is I have to sharpen them up a lot more on my images if I post anything to Instagram. And alternatively, when I actually do videos, I have to sharpen them up because you see that little haze across them. But apart from that, you know, there's not too. I haven't, before anyone comments, I haven't. Each video there has the same treatment, so it is a like-for-like comparison. Anyway, I hope you like the video. Do push that like button, subscribe, and please comment and let me know what you think is your favourite. Okay, cheers, thanks.